will not be a second. I shall be with you shortly. Just trying to get my computer so I can see the comments. Haha. There we go. Oh, what's that? That's better. Right, I think we are good to go. Hi Shaz. Hi Chris. Maxine. Sylvia. Hello, good evening and welcome. Well, what a day. I haven't been at work, I've had a day off, so it's been really nice. I've been in my craft room most of the day. So, let's get started. Hello, good evening and welcome. Lorna Carter from Lorna Carter's Creations, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based here in the UK. Okay, so this evening we're going to be making this little wiper card. And I just think it's so cute. Bing! I love it. Just a little pop-up. Love it, love it, love it. So I've got some birthday cards. Birthday's coming up, so obviously this is one of them. And this is for Freya, who she actually has had a birthday. So, but yes, this is what we're doing. This is what we're going to be making. It's called a wiper card. It is quite easy once you get the gist of the mechanism. I've got everything cut. I'll give you all the dimensions, and then when I load it onto YouTube, all the dimensions will be in the description below. I always pop my description in the description, all my sizes, products I've used, etc, etc. Okay, so I have a little bit of a dilemma that I've run out of Tahitian Tide Glimmer paper, which is this gorgeous like glittery, it's actually card rather than paper, but it's called Glimmer paper, and it's just lovely, really, really nice. So I am going with I'll get my teeth into gear. Orchid Oasis. A little bit darker, but it will give a similar effect. It's not quite as bright as this one, but it will still look nice. Okay, so let me pop that into the corner, and I shall bring my pieces on. I will go through all the sizes, as I said. So this evening we're going to be using, yes, I had it in my hand not so long back. You sat on it, Monty. What have I done with that? I've lost my stamp set. Oh dear, dear, dear. You're not sat on it, are you? No. You can't take me anywhere. I've had it in my hand. Is it behind there? Yes, I've got it. I've hidden it. And I have got cats lurking. Oh dear. It's just going to be one of them evenings. Yes, Monty. You're in the picture. You're in the frame, I'm afraid. Come on. Either sit down or go away. Go in your spot, please. Come on. Thank you. Sorry about that. Knocking my camera. There we go. Right, so with it being, it's nearly the end of Celebration, and it ends on the 31st, which I'm so sorry about. because this, I absolutely adore this stamp set. And I thought for my last live before it finishes, we're going to use it again. Okay, so I have got I've got another one to do, but I've got 2 already sorted. I am going to put another one on, so I've got it stamped, as you can see. We just got to colour it, and I was just going to show you how I colour it. So with the Stampin' Blends, right, so the Hippest Hippos. Oh, the last time. So we have a piece of Orchid Oasis. This is a 21 centimetres by 10.5 centimetres. That one. And then we've got this piece. This is yet again 21 centimetres by 5 centimetres. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to score those at 15 centimetres and 18 centimetres, and we do that on both of them. All the difference is going to be is the scores on the little one are going to be at this side, not this side. So we've got the big one has the scores on the right, the small one has the scores on the left. Okie doke. Hi Louise. Oh, the hippos are lovely. Thank you for joining. So yeah, so we've got the 2 base cards, as I say, 21 by 10.5 and 5 by 21. Right, the cat is sat on all my pieces of card. Right, next we have a piece of glimmer paper. This is just absolutely gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. So this is just let me get my head into gear. It's 14.5 centimetres by 10 centimetres. So we've got 0.5 centimetre off, and that piece is just going to sit just like so. And here's the score lines. In fact, let's get them burnished so we can see them. Okay, so we're just going to score and score again. Oops. And then same again. Score. So we're doing them like a concertina, because what we're going to do when we're finished, we're going to have a card like a Z fold. Okay, so we're concentrating on the big piece. So as I said, we've got this lovely piece of glimmer card, and that is 14.5 by 10 centimetres. I think I've actually made it a little bit smaller by the look of it at the ends, but never mind, we're going with it. Glue. So what we're going to do first is we're just going to glue this back bit down. And what I'm going to do, because the glimmer paper is graduated in colour, I want the lighter colour at the top. So we're just going to stick that down, as I say, with a lighter colour at the top. I just absolutely adore this paper. I'm going to have to get another packet because I've run out of the pale, the Tahitian Tide, and that is one of my favourite colours. Just got a little bit of glue. Okay, so let's go on to this one. This one is going to have green on it. Excuse me, Monty Python, please. Thank you. Right, so yet again, we've got a piece of, it's the Parakeet Party glimmer paper. That's 14.5 by 4.5 centimetres. Just stick that down. Well, I can't believe it's nearly dark out there tonight. Frightening how the nights are drawing in. September it is this week. Can't believe it. Right, so we've got two little pieces, which are, let me just, oh, brain's gone. I knew it would. Right, so it's 2.5 centimetres by 4.5 centimetres. We've got two of those, and they're going to go on there like so. I'll put those on. I got it all prepared because it's been a bit hectic, and I only just got these my design sorted today, so it was a bit chaotic. We've had a lovely bank holiday weekend. It was my hubby's birthday yesterday, and we went out on Saturday night to Woodall Spa, to the Cinema in the Woods. That's 2 weekends on the trot. And we saw Greece in the open air. It was absolutely brilliant. We had a fabulous time. Okay, that's that piece. So what we're going to do, that will go on there eventually. Okay. Now, because I'm making this for somebody, I've just realised, do you know, I've been at it all day and I've still not finished die cutting. I thought I had. Let's get my mini. Let's bring the mini in. We're just going to do a tag for the name to go across, and this is the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, plate 1, and we've got 2 plate 2s, so we just want 1 plate 2 on, and I'm using the Stylish Shapes dies. This is I come back to this every time, and we're going to be using the big banner out of that one. It is a really good standalone die set, really. It's got your basic shapes, it's got your squares, it's got your circles, and it's also got your little banners like this. Okay, so we're just going to run that through. That's it, we're all done. That's all done now. Oops. Oh, computer. I hope we are still live. Oh, I'm based in North Lincoln, well, on the border. North Lincolnshire we're in, but oh, Lorna, brain. Just on the border, North Lincolnshire and Yorkshire, South Yorkshire. And actually Nottinghamshire's not that far away, it's only a couple of miles down the road. We're right in the corner. And I live in a little village called Ouston Ferry, which is in between Doncaster and Scunthorpe. So, whereabouts are you, Louise? Oh, I'm dropping everything. Not doing very well. Animals. Right. I've die cut, and the cat's knocked them on the floor. Oh, my old knees. I've already die cut these. Unfortunately, these are retired, but it's a set of dies I will never get rid of because they're brilliant. You can personalise anything. It's fabulous. And oh, there it is. I've got my number 3 missing. I found it. Okay. Right. Oh, Manchester, yeah. Right. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to get my trusty old tweezers. I'm just going to pop these on so I can get them spaced out. Right, so we need to bring it in like so. My hands are shaking. Why are they shaking? I shouldn't be nervous. There we go. Lily, actually, I might show you a trick. A little tip. It's a little bit long, so let's just make this shorter. Okay, so we've already die cut this. Yes, most Mondays, yes. I do pop it on my Facebook page. Usually on a Sunday night, I'll put a post to say I'll be live on the Monday, and it's 8 o'clock on a Monday. I do try and do it every week, but sometimes I just have to have a week off. But I'm also on YouTube. All my Facebook Live videos go up onto my YouTube channel, which is Lorna Carter's Creations. Yeah, if you want to go back and have a look, if you hop on YouTube, there's quite a few videos on there, all different things. Right, so we've shortened it. Just makes just a little tip. You can feel when you pop, because it's not stitched, it's like dots, but you can feel where they go, so you can shorten it down. It's very, very natty trick. Right, so this should be better for a shorter name. Lily. Oops. Right, let's stick that down. I'm just going to pull my chair up. Oh, that's lovely, Louise. Thank you. I take a little bit of time, I must admit, to catch up with my comments. Sometimes get way engrossed. But yeah, as I say, usually every Monday at 8 o'clock. Okay. Next one, what I should have done, but unfortunately I haven't got any. I placed my order today and I forgot to order it. The adhesive sheets could have made my life a lot easier, but unfortunately I've run out and I forgot to order it. Never mind. I will order it next time. So, let's flip this up. And Lily is my, dare I say it, great niece. Makes me feel old. So, it's not a birthday while now get me now, October. But we're getting prepared. All done already. So we've got Lily, like so. While we're on it, I'm just going to stick out of the Stylish Shapes dies. I've used the smallest circle, and this is what we've got. And what we're going to do is I'm going to stick number 3 onto it, and then we're going to modify our hippo. Whoops, come on, that's it. We're going to modify our hippo, because if you look on this one, instead of holding a flower, it's holding a banner with one on, or a circle with one on. Just thought that looked quite cute. So, get it right way around. I'm popping 3 on there. Oh wow, Shaz. 26. Oh, I'm nearly double that. Oh dear. Right, so we've got the basics. We've got now, I've die cut these clouds. Now these clouds are from the Give It a Whirl dies, which they're over here, that's why. So the Give It a Whirl dies, we used these the other week, but we didn't use the clouds. So these are the clouds. They're great, absolutely great. I love to make like box cards and things like that, and have a scene and have clouds and what have you. Or sometimes I will use the basic border dies and the clouds in there, and I just cut a piece of card and use it as a template, and we make clouds that way. But these are brilliant, I love them. So we're going to glue those on in a minute. These are the 2 hippos. We're going to do, I say we're going to have a third one, so I'm just going to show you. But I've got 2 the same, I've just realised. What did I do with that one then? Oh, maybe I made a boo-boo. I did. I'm just going to leave that one. I'll re-stamp it, because it wants to be this little fella with the flower. I don't know what brain what my brain's been on today. I really don't. I thought I'd be all prepared, all sorted, all done. Right. Sorry about my squeaky chair if you can hear it. I'm gonna have to do something about it. So we're using Memento ink, and we're using Memento because we're going to be using the alcohol markers, the Stampin' Blends. So I'm just gonna stamp. How cute, how cute, lovely. Right, I've also got another little piece. I'm going to ink up, but we only need just better get a scrap piece of paper. So we only need like the hands section. Okay, so I'll be cutting and colouring the hands. Okay, right. I'll just clean off and be a good girl. Right, so I don't need that bit now. So the colours I'm going to be using, we don't need that because we've already got one of those. Right, so we're using the dark and light Smoky Slate and the dark and light Petal Pink. Now these come in twin packs, a dark and a light. Okay, so we're going to go in. I'm going to go with the grey Smoky Slate. I'm going to use the brush end. I say it's a light one. Apologies if you can see my head. But we're just going to go in with the light and just pop a bit of colour on, like so. We're going to bring in the dark. Now, I'm no artist, colourist, or whatever you want to say. I just love to create. So we're just going to put a little bit of shading in, go back in with the light so we can blend, just go over, just like so. And you'll see it blending. Still using the light, I'm just going to go down and we're going to colour in the bottom bit. Little hands. Let's say it's up to you which end you use. I do quite like this brush end. I didn't at first, but I've got used to using it. So we're going to go back in with the dark. Oh, bless Shaz. I am a year ahead. So we're just going to put a bit of shading around the edges. Oh, I've got my little clan in now. Tilly's sat in the window. I'm a crazy cat lady, Louise, just to let you know. And I do have a few pussy cats. And a couple of them do like to come and help out. The little terrors. But I won't be without them. Okay, so we're going in with Petal Pink and we're going in to do the chest and well, front of the body. Bring in the dark. I'm not worrying about the flower purely because we're going to be covering that up. And then just going to go across. And then just bring some shading in. I say I'm no artist at all. Okay. Oh, we'll have a little bit of... I just think they're so cute. Right, I'm just going to pop that to one side. I'm just going to basically colour in the arms. This is all I'm going to do on this bit. so we'll have a little bit of shading. Oh, I'm no good. I'll have it at the bottom. That's it. And we'll just bring the light in. Right, I'll find my snips, and we're just gonna basically cut the arms out. That's all we're gonna do, because we're gonna use these to hold our 3 little round banner. Right, let's put those in the bin, and then we need this splitting. Okay, looks a bit odd, I know. I'm just going to go in with the dark. I did do the purple on the other one, but as if it was a lady and she had varnish on. Right, so we've got our little arms. I have got the dies, but I'm just going to quickly fussy cut our little hippo. Like so. Not many people enjoy fussy cutting, but I love it. I found it very therapeutic. And then just round leggies. Like so. And pop those in the bin. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to... Oh, I've got the old kitty glitter again. Right, so we're just going to pop that like so. So get some glue. And we're going to pop that like so. Right, so I'm just going to use my tweezers here because we need to just cut down the arms. It does get a little bit fiddly, but I'm just going to pop up like that. And this one. Oh, nice one. It's been a lovely day today. It got a bit cloudier this afternoon over here, but we had a little bit of rain as well earlier on. Okay, so we can just about... I think I'm still going to make that shorter. So are you an avid crafter then, Louise? I just love my crafting. Right, that'll do. I'll go with that. Oops. They're tiny and very fiddly, but they do look okay when they're on. Just hold that down. Oh, I don't know what's up with my computer. It's decided to have a wobbler, I think. I usually watch to make sure I'm in frame. Oh, it's just come back on now. Come on, glue. That's it. Alright. There we go. Just put my finger on that just to let it. There we go. And that's what we've got. Little arms. There you go. Yeah, a lot of people do. I used to. But I just fell in love with Stampin' Up and that was it. But I hoarded stuff over the years, as you do. Go with something like that. We're just going to stick those down. Yeah, I've been paper crafting for 14, 15 years now. I've always sewn and I've always, well, I don't anymore because my eyes aren't as good. Cross stitch. I did quite a lot of cross stitch pictures at one time, but it just strains my eyes too much now. So I do a bit of make frames, like pebble art style. Do that and do some felting pictures. So we do a bit of anything and everything. I'm gonna put that like that. Right. This is the easy bit. The mechanism. Oh, I'm gonna put it up there. Mechanism. Once you get the head around the mechanism, it is simple, but you've just got to make sure you get it right. Purely because you can just actually see it, but you've got to make sure that it's not showing, and then it pops up. Okay, so you've got to know where to place it. Right, so we've got the bit that's going on the front, which is a lily, and we're going to have this little fella and this little lady. I have got, this is what this one was for. I am going to put another one on the card that I made. So we'll pop these on, and I'm going to pop these on with dimensionals. Just pop 3 on there, and I'm also going to put, because it's on like glitter, it doesn't shed or anything, but sometimes I find you're better off putting a little bit of glue on the back. Let's just see if we can get this more or less central. Can't see. There we go. Pop that down. I'm going to pop these two up on 2-dimensional. Like so. Thanks, Shaz. I just do, well, I do lives at the moment, but I am going to have a go at doing a class locally, just to see. It's always been a passion and I would love to share my passion with others. So we're going to try, hopefully before, well, hopefully at the end of September, beginning of October. I have done my designs actually today for my first class. I've just got to get sorted and advertised now. So that's looking okay. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to pot. I have two pieces. It's the top part of the glimmer, so it looks a bit darker than the other, but never mind. So we've got a piece that's 2.5 centimeters, just double check my measurement, 2.5 centimeters by 10 centimeters. So I'm just going to pop that on, and I've done this in the same colour, so the Orchid Oasis glimmer paper. Pop that there. And then before we put this one on, we need to stick this one down. Okay, so we're just going to measure. I'm going to get my tearing tape, get my little ruler, and what I'm going to do is pop that there, and we're going to pop that like so, tear it off, like so, tear it off. So we're going to put 3 pieces, just press them down. And take this off. Oops, come on. Right, so what we're going to do, just going to spin this round. I'm going to stand up actually to do it. So we're just going to eyeball to make sure that we get this level. I can just press down. So there we go. That's what we've got. And then I'm just going to pop that on there. So I'll get my glue. I've never done Zoom, so I don't, oh watch out, helper is in hand. Sit down and behave please, or move to the other desk. Come on, what are you doing? What are you doing? He likes to get his nose in everything, don't you? Hey. Yeah, so I've never done Zoom lives. It's something that I could look into. I'm not the best techie, I'm afraid. Right, I think you're gonna have to move, Monty, please. Thank you. That's it, good boy. Right, I usually shut the doors, but I haven't the last few weeks because it's been too hot, so I usually have my window open and my door shut. Right, now I did have, and I bet the cat's knocked that off as well. There we go, I found it. A piece of window sheet, piece of acetate, whatever you want to call it. This this is just approximately 7 centimeters by 1.5. Okay, so what I'm going to do, we're going to fold that over so we've got our card like this. This was my prototype. Well, it wasn't, it was a fiddly diddly, looking at the how the mechanism worked. But as you can see, it sticks out, so I did it that little bit taller, did it another centimetre taller, but the mechanism looks like this. It flicks up like so. So when that is, just to give you an idea, so when that is flat like that, and then when you open, you get the little birdie. But I say it was this was just me play around piece to see how the mechanism worked, how to place it, before I made my proper card. So all the mechanism is, which I haven't cut out actually, so let's cut it out. A piece of basic white. Oops, 2 there. Right. No dogs tonight because the window's shut. I did actually just hear them, so that's why I've got window shut tonight, but the door's open. Right, Louise, I'll look into it and I will keep you posted. I'll see what we can do. Right, so I'm going to go with 4 centimeters. This is the mechanism, so it's just a piece of basic white, 4 centimeters by 2.5. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to just mark with a pencil half of 4, which is 2. Okay, and what I'm going to do is we're going to score diagonally. So we're going to pop the top corner on the cutting line, and we've got the bottom mark on the cutting line, and I'm just going to see if I can, that's it, leave it there, put some pressure on, and I'm just going to score it. So I don't know if you can see, we've got this score line like so. Okay, so that is all the mechanism is. Very technical, I know. Right, so I'm just going to burnish. Oh, come back. Burnish it both ways, like so. Okay, so it's quite good. Right, so we want it this way, so the corner is bottom right, that has the movement. I am now, if you put that like so, I am now going to snip. If I just put a mark like so, you can tweak this as much as you can, as much as you want. This is what I ended up doing. So I've folded that up and I've just put a line just above it that we're just going to cut off. We might have to take a bit more off, we shall see. Right, so we have our card front. We're going to open it, so we've got these two score lines on the right hand side on the smallest piece. Our little mechanism is going to go, just let me get this right and make sure it's in the right place. Right, so we have the first score line here, we have the second score line here. This piece, so we're bending the corner over, this is the piece that we're going to stick down, so it's going to end up like so. So that will stick onto there, and then when it card opens, it will open like so. I know it's very rustic, but it does work. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to use glue dots. There we go. Zippy, shut up. Very vocal little boy, aren't you? So I'm just sticking them to my fingers. So I'm just gonna do it this way, Lorna, it's a lot better. So I'm just popping glue dots on. Yes, I know. It's nearly supper time. What? Oh, it's always got to be the centre of attention. Yeah, be quiet. Right, so our bendy bit goes up. I put 3 glue dots on. I am then going to turn that over and stick that down in between right. So if I show you that, so it's in between the two, they're the two folds, and it's going in between, and it's going to pop up like that. Okay, hopefully that'll make sense. It will do when you see it all come together. I have a piece of window sheet, as I said, 1.5 centimeters by 7. Okay, and I'm just gonna, this is why I prefer to do this with glue dots. I'm just going to put a glue dot on my window sheet. Whoops. Because if it goes in the wrong place, we can always adjust it. Okay. So we've got the window sheet going off horizontally off this piece. Okay, so this will flick up, and you can, let's just show you what it'll do. There's nothing on it yet, so that will fold down, that will fold like so, this will go across. It took a little bit of getting used to, so that will be stuck there, so you can't see, and then you have your pop-up, which is this. So I would like to pop, well, it's about the right height actually, so we're all right. So we need, once you've got it from behind like so, I'm going to pop just another glue dot just underneath, and then this faces up, so when that folds open it will be at the front. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop a bit of tear and tape. Until you've made one, I think it just takes a little bit of time just to work the mechanism out. Like I did, I just got some old card, just put it together just to see how the mechanism actually worked. So let's take that off, and I'm just going to do it like that just to see. I've only put it on roughly. Right, so this has to be like so, horizontally, and it can't go over the sides, otherwise you'll see it on the right side. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to fold that piece over, and this piece comes over like so. So we're going to have a pop-up like so. How cute is that? Love it. Once you get the mechanism right, you'll be well away. Absolutely. Okay, right. Let's glue it. Let's get it all sorted. Let's get it finished. So we're just going to put tape like so, just like we did the other side. Okay, just press down, and then I'm just going to take these off. And this does actually fold flat to go in just a normal size envelope. Just trimming the top of the window sheet off. Not that you could see it, but... Right, so I'm just going to fold them in. Fold that piece. I'm going to go over and marry that up at that side. Just give it a... And I've just gone slightly over. There we go. Okay, so this is what we've got. Yo! Just takes a little bit of time to get it working. It's so cute. It is such fun, Sylvia. It is good fun, but we're not quite finished. We need somewhere to write, so we're just going to just put my few bits and bobs away. Otherwise, my desk looks untidy. Okay, so using the stitch rectangle dies, I'm going to be using not the largest, the next one down. So I'm going to cut a piece, which I haven't cut actually. I try to be prepared and keep forgetting. So let's, I better bring in big boy. Bring in my plates. Yet again, we've got a plate 1, we have a plate 2, and we have 2 plate 3s. Very well worn, very well used. And we need some basic white again. I do have a load of scrap. Well, not scrap, but that will do. Will that go that way? Nope. Right. So we'll just cut that. Right, so we'll pop him away. Our stitched rectangle. I'll just pop that up there out of the way. Okay, so we're going to stamp happy birthday. For this I'm using Biggest Wish. We're going to be using the happy, the big happy, and the smaller swirly birthday. Okay, I am going to use my stamparatus, however you want to say it. So we're just going to pop that on there. We're just going to look and check. So we're going to have happy, that's fine, okay, get it lined up, pick it up. Okay, so the reason I'm using stamparatus, whatever you want to call it, is purely because it's a photopolymer stamp, and sometimes on a first impression, because it's a solid, like a blocky type font, you don't always get the best stamp straight away. Okay, so as you can see, it's a bit mottled, so we're just gonna go in until I'm happy with it. A bit of pressure, there we go, that's not too bad. I'm quite happy with that. So we've got happy, and we're going to go in with sweet sorbet. Just going to ink up and stand up so I can see what I'm doing, and I'm just going to overlap a little. There we go, happy birthday. Just clean. You know, when I finish my lives, I've got stuff everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Just clean off my stamp. Okay, I can pop that away. So, we can pop this together. Okay, there. go. Pop some glue on. And I suppose you could even make this a pocket so you could put money in it. All sorts you can do. Absolutely. It's just the imagination. Okay, so we've got a nice big happy birthday. Nice and bright for kiddies to look at. So we have Lily, who's 3, and Freya, who's 1, and both got bits on, but they all just to prove it does. Just an ordinary C6 envelope. There you go. It fits in. Now I'm posting this one. I usually decorate it, but I'm not going to this one. So there we go. Right, that's me done for this evening. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been lovely to spend time with you crafting, and thank you for joining us, Louise. Hope we didn't disappoint. So right, so we'll be back next Monday, 8 o'clock. Not sure what we're doing yet. I'm not planned. I haven't planned anything, but I shall, all being well, release on Sunday, hopefully, if I get a chance, what I'll be demonstrating next week. I really don't know. Brain has gone. I don't know what to think. You're going to try it tomorrow. Oh, fabulous, Louise. Take a photo and upload it so we can see it. It'd be lovely. I love to see what everybody makes. It's fabulous. Right. So I will upload this onto my YouTube channel on Thursday. And as I say, all the instructions, what I've used, what products I've used, and also the sizes of the card and everything will all be listed below in the description on my YouTube channel. So, and that'll be going up Thursday. So thank you very much. I've had a lovely evening. Hope you've enjoyed yourselves. I much appreciate you watching. If you are anybody on YouTube, if you're watching on catch up or whatever, please give us a thumbs up, much appreciated. If you like my channel, and a notification. It's called Lorna Carter's Creations. That's Lorna, then it's Carters Creations. So yeah, if you, I do have it on my Facebook. I do link when I upload. I do put a link onto the YouTube for video, so you can find it that way, Louise. So, well, thank you very much once again, and we shall see you next Monday for Monday Makes with me. Thank you very much. Bye.